How's it going?
Good.
Everything all right?
Yep.
Any problems?
Nope.
What kind of stuff, what kind of activities have you been doing?
Jacob is a boy who I met as really a young child who was referred to me by a pediatric orthopedic surgeon. And he had a leg length discrepancy. And he had kind of an unusual condition where the growth plates on one side of his body were just shutting down. It wasn't related to a specific trauma. It wasn't one specific growth plate. So it was pretty dramatic.
Let me see you walk. Yeah, stand up straight. Walk again. You're walking very nicely. We just, as you know, we did a 9 centimeter, most recently we did a 9 centimeter lengthening of the femur up here. And you can see it's beautiful.
He was getting his teeth cleaned, and the hygienist might have had, I think she had a son, a similar problem, and noticed it and brought it to our attention. From there on, then we went and had him checked, and then we found out he had the deficiency.
Like, they were using big words, so I didn't really understand what they were talking about. I was like really little, so all I knew is that I had to have surgery.
The bottom line is that Jacob ended up having 3 sequential limb lengthening surgeries over the course of several years that totaled 23 centimeters of lengthening, which is a huge amount of lengthening. It's 8 to 9 inches of length.
Pull your ankles up. Pull this one up. Point your ankles down. So there's great motion of the ankles, no problem. Bend your knee.
Jake, he was active, but he used to run, but he never had a problem with running. And then his walk, how kids used to have their little bob to him. We thought that was something with kids, but it was weird because he never showed signs.
That's pretty overwhelming, and to say, okay, your child is coming in now, and yeah, you notice that he has a 5 centimeter discrepancy, 2-inch discrepancy. But unfortunately, that's not it. It's not just going to end now because there's no growth coming out of this growth plate. We have to project, and we can say that over the course of his development, the left side's going to grow normally, but the right side's not, so he's going to continue to get short. Basically, what you're saying to them is it's going to get worse, and that we're going to have to do not just 1 surgery, but we're going to have to do 2 and maybe even 3 surgeries to keep up with this discrepancy.
When he explained what he was going to do with the surgery and stuff, Jake was right in the room with him. And Jake picked up on the stuff himself. He almost knew about it more than I did, or Tammy, about what was going on, They bonded real good, and that's what, made me feel good. So.
He knows, like, the basic teen attitude and stuff, because he said he has a son too, so he gets, like, what's going on, like, what not to say and what to say.
He has a good hip and a good knee and a good ankle and a good foot, just a short leg. So by lengthening him, he's remained quite active, and he's a great kid. He plays for his school basketball team and functions very, very well. Seems just like any other wise guy teenager.
I think it's nice to reflect for a moment on what we've accomplished. I can tell you, for me, you are the biggest lengthening that I've done. Just when you look at the cumulative effect, we've done something pretty unique here. In terms of 23 centimeters. Just to get a sense of what 23 centimeters is, it's over 9 inches. That's how much. That leg would have been over 9 inches shorter than the other leg.
So I was able to keep up with his discrepancy as it developed. As he grew, it became more and more apparent. And because of that, he really developed normally. He was active in athletics and socially, never was marginalized, never developed even the psyche of a child who had this big problem.
You gotta be a good boy. All right, good.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
My pleasure.